What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the UConn versus Butler college basketball matchup going down Tuesday, January 21st, 2025. If you like this content, make sure you smash that thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel, and if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com, click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. This is a great week to jump on because I'm in Vegas this week, and if you followed Pickdawgz for any amount of time, you know that when we go to Vegas, we go to do damage to the sports books, and this one's going to be no different for me. A lot of the plays that I'm going to have on the premium side are going to be the biggest bets that I make throughout the week when I am in Vegas. So definitely make sure that you jump on board. Hopefully I see some of you guys at the sports books. I'll be all around in a bunch of different places. But remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase if you do choose to go that route, whether it's a daily pass or a long-term pass. We've also got products for those who make big bets and for those with big bankrolls, those looking for a VIP experience where you're going to get things like late alert plays closer to game time, where we'll track line movement for you, try to get you the best possible number compared to the closing line. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, even if it's just to find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one between UConn and Butler. UConn 13-5 on the year, 9-9 against the number after a 68-63 loss to Creighton in their last matchup, while Butler comes in 8-10 on the year, straight up and against the number after an 82-77 win over Seton Hall in their last matchup. And finally a good sign for Butler to finally snap that losing streak, get back on track. They didn't cover. They were laying 6 points in that game at home against the Pirates, but still a win is probably a good sign to give this Butler team some confidence heading in the right direction. Now, they will go for a one-game road trip against UConn before going back home for games against DePaul and Marquette. But the thing is that, this is going to be a tough one because historically UConn has had their way with Butler. They're on a double-digit win streak head-to-head against Butler. UConn 8-2 against the number in the last 10 meetings, but Butler's covered in back-to-back meetings, including a 78-74 loss to UConn at Hinkle Fieldhouse back on December 21st. And while this game does shift to the XL Center in Stores, this is still a bit of a tricky spot for UConn because they have a road game against Xavier coming up. It's not necessarily a look ahead, but I'm just saying you kind of have these sort of bounce back and forth spots where you're at home for a couple games, you got to head back out on the road. And this is a UConn team that just hasn't been as convincing as we have seen past UConn teams be in past seasons. If we go back just to sort of the start of the really bulk of conference play in the Big East, UConn only has one win by double digits, and that was the win over DePaul, and that was a game that they barely covered the point spread in. Outside of that, 5-point win at home over Xavier, a 4-point road win over Butler that we alluded to, a 3-point win over Providence at home, laying 14.5. They lost outright on the road to Villanova. They beat Georgetown, got the cover, laying 5.5, won by 8, and then a 5-point loss at home to Creighton, laying 7.5. For me in this one, like I said, I like UConn. And maybe the UConn is just sort of lulling everyone into a false sense of insecurity that they're going to all of a sudden come into tournament time if they get there and just absolutely snap. And then remember, hey, we're the UConn Huskies. We're the 2-time defending national champions and wake up. But here, laying potentially double digits against a Butler team that has shown some fight in this matchup and wasn't necessarily getting blown out in some of their conference spots earlier this season. Yeah, they haven't had the best luck on the road, but look at their four road games this season: Houston, Marquette, St. John's, and Providence. The Providence loss stung. They lost that game by 19 points against a Providence team I'm not all that high on, but I still think that Butler shows up for this game. I think that UConn just a little bit overvalued here. I'm going to take Butler in the points in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.